Hey guys, you know right before you got here, me and Dave were hanging out, and he took a wad of gum and shoved it up my asshole, and I tried to blow bubbles out with a fart.
Relax, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Welcome back to Celebrity Sunday. I'm your celebrity host, Drayson. And today we got a damn good show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
Today we will be looking at the home of Benny Blanco, exclusively provided to us. Well, provided, actually that is correct. Provided to us by none other than Architectural Digest. Now, Benny is super duper talented. This is like one of the coolest guys that I don't know. But Benny, if you see this, bro, I love what you're doing, man. I love how you live your life. You're unapologetically you, and I mean, you just do you. If doing you was a person, it would be Benny Blanco.
What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
What the fuck do you do for a living?
I do this for a living.
Really?
Yeah.
What happens?
This.
What do I say?
You tell me.
I dabble.
Baruch Hashem, my friend.
Baruch Hashem.
You're the fucking man. I love you.
Bye. What am I supposed to say?
Now this guy, I mean, he's like super duper talented. If you don't know him, he's an amazing songwriter, you know, mega producer. I mean, this guy, he crushes it. I was gonna say something else, but you know, I didn't wanna have to bleep it out. But he crushes it, okay? He crushes life, okay? He's very dominant when it comes to what he does. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, from working with the Biebs to Calvin Harris, Juice WRLD, Eminem. I mean, he has a long list of hits. I mean, that's just like crazy insane. I mean, he was also voted producer of the year, if I'm not mistaken. One year he's producer of the This guy, I mean, look, Benny, again, if you see this, bro, you know, if you just need like a really super cool guy to like hang out with and just like be super cool, and you know, you want to go like look at some houses and stuff, and you know, just to get a vibe, call me, man. I'm just trying to vibe, man. You know, just call me. So anyway, let's check out the video. And oh yeah, first and foremost, well, it's not even first. To all the mothers out there, of all the brothers and sisters in other gender associations, happy Mother's Day to those who gave birth to us. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. So yeah, we're going to check out Benny Blanco's home. Thank you again, Architectural Digest. I'm sure the video is another banger, because that's all you guys ever drop is bangers. I love you guys. One day, I will be doing my thing on Architectural Digest. I'm calling my shot, okay? I'm calling my shot. It's gonna happen. Let's go.
Everyone always tries to act so cool when I'm so excited you're here. Hi, AD. I've been waiting to do this forever. Come inside. My name's Benny Blanco. I don't know what else to say. Bye. Not bye. Hello.
Yo, Benny's goofy, bro. I love it. Yo, dude, look at this guy's house.
We are in, I guess this is called like a living room. I don't know. I call this a listening room. I love this room because you kind of just melt into this couch. We made this couch. You can actually just fall back into this thing and fully submerge yourself and sink into the moment. You can fit like comfortably 15 people on this couch in various positions, and in this position. And these speakers are these really old speakers that they had in a club called The Loft in like the 70s. And my friends got them for me as a gift. I play music really loud in here, and I like to just melt away at the beginning and end of the day. I had a dream, and I dreamt of this like big onyx box that I was walking towards that was like illuminated. I remember asking a friend who like fabricates a lot of this stuff for me. I was like, hey, can this be made? And apparently it can be made. And
yo, Benny, I'm impressed, bro. I just had to just pause right there. I'm thoroughly impressed. He's over here like, I get stuff fabricated. Like, he's doing, like, this is in his mind. He's just like that creative. It's one thing for the fact that, you know, he's just musically creative, but getting stuff fabricated, Like, you have to have the vision and then put it together and then have someone do it that, you know, it fits the vision. But that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was made, and my ideal time is when it's raining. I have this little globe on and I have like a beautiful record on and copious amounts of marijuana. I'm so embarrassed to hear my own music. I also have another thing where the second I write something, I actually can never play it again. I kind of just sit there and make it all happen on the spot when nobody's around. So no, I won't play. To me, this room has like so many powerful pieces of art in it. This one is Picasso. And then that one's Martin Wong. I just feel like there's so much energy in this room. Oh my God, I sound like one of those people. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm not one of those people. I'm not like, there's not like a crystal up my butt right now. I really do believe in like energy of like artwork and music and places. And
yeah, vibe.
I don't know, it makes me feel good when I'm in this room and I can kind of just like forget about the outside world for a second and then be flooded with anxiety the second I leave this room. But for now, wee! All right, guys, we're in my dining room. I felt like I wanted to be like an adult in here. I wanted to be like regal. I wanted there to be like gold and it to be opulent. The truth of the matter is, nobody ever goes in this room. Ever. The only time I ever go in is to grab bottles and bring them out. You know when you're a kid and like you go to your grandma's house and she has like the couch with like the laminate over it? That's what this room is. I've never go in this room. You gotta check this one thing out. This is amazing.
You know about
so my friend made this sculpture and everyone thinks it's real. It looks like it's just a bag of money. But it's actually made of wood.
That is crazy.
This is a chair my friend made out of bread.
That's pretty damn good. Seriously?
And you can sit in it. I'm scared to sit in it, but you can sit in it. So this is by a guy named George Condo. The painting's actually called The Musician. I kind of think it looks like me. I just like having art all over the house because I don't know what emotion the person had when they were making it, but I see certain things when I walk past it and it might inspire me and I might look at it differently another day and be like, holy shit, like I never noticed that one like stroke there, or like that imperfection right there. I don't know, makes me happy. I really care about the whole bar setup. I'm the type of person, people come over, I wanna entertain. My girlfriend actually only drinks one drink, no matter what. It's just vodka, ginger beer, and lime. Now I have like different like Amaros. This one's insane, this one tastes like chocolate. This is, a man makes this in LA. You want a sip? It tastes really good. I'm the type of person where when a friend comes over to my house and they're like, oh, I really love this one Amaro. The next time they come, I try to make sure that there's like a bottle ice cold waiting for them. And honestly, I either want to be like a gentleman or be like I'm in a frat house and be taking like Jello shots out of someone's stomach.
That's so extreme.
There's one small thing about this room. The second you sit on this couch, it is impossible to get up.
Because you melt.
There's a lot of people with children who bring their children to the house, nieces and nephews, and we have a lot of play dates. And I like a stuffed animal, so everyone does. Everyone likes a stuffy. I hate when you go into someone with like a nice house and it like doesn't feel lived in. I remember having the thought when I first got this house where I was just like, I want every room to be a spot where it's someone's favorite room. I wanted it to be so comfy. So if something gets spilled on or lost, it doesn't matter to me. I just want people to be able to walk in and feel at peace and feel like they can be their youngest self here and just like let loose.
House is amazing.
This whole wall of like tchotchkes that was basically designed for a child to grab something and throw it against the wall and break it into a million pieces and then me be disappointed in them. Oh my God, wait, you know what's one of my favorite things? Okay, this one, you know who this is? It's Junior Soprano. My friend made this out of clay. It looks like it's gonna be like wet, but it's not. This thing's like 6 years old, but I love this. This is one of my favorite things in here. My friend Will made this, Will Child.
He has more of them.
Junior. This is my kitchen, guys. This is where it all goes down. Honestly, this is the room we spend the most amount of time in. I'm
Kitchen looks
cooking.
insane.
There's
That
50
island
people
is
in here. Sometimes
insane.
people sit and we eat on top of this thing while people are over here. I find that
Little
cooking
canoe,
and sharing
okay.
these
I
experiences
knew
with friends.
I knew what that was when I saw it.
Little place right
Expensive-ass
here. I actually have a cookbook
stove.
coming out. This book is about like really throwing like the best dinner party and bringing all your friends together. And I like to bring people from all walks of life. There might be like a 75-year-old man sitting next to a young man who's just taken like toad venom for the first time. And he's like trying to find himself this evening next to like my mom wearing like a bedazzled shirt that says like bada bing on it or something. And then like SZA's like singing a song in the other room. And I find like just bringing all different people together to have an amazing time with food. Food is
He's
like the
over
best
there just living
lubricant
it
to
up.
like
That's
talk
crazy.
to someone. And then my friend, Jonas Wood, his children made these plates of meat. They look insane. I look insane. I look so crazy. These actually kind of look exactly like me. I have this thing that, I mean, if this drops, it could sever your arm in half. I kind of have like a grocery store down here. I got everything down here. You guys probably shouldn't come down. See? You guys can't fit in here. It's amazing. There's all sorts of stuff you want. One time, one of my friends tumbled down this and was on the injured reserve list for like 3 to 6 weeks. Come down at your own discretion.
That's a really, really good ass friend, because I don't think we ever seen or know of that event occurring. And more importantly, that's a good ass friend because there was no lawsuit. So, you know, because I tell you, man, you invite the wrong people to your house and something like that happens, oh, they're going to sue your ass. So, Benny, I'm just letting you know up front, I would sue your ass. No, I'm kidding. I promise you I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. I would never do that, Benny. I would never do that. Okay? I'm a good ass friend. Scout's honor.
This is my room. Usually this room is all like white and cream based. If you look around, there's no paintings in this like main part of the room because I need all distractions away when I'm sleeping. Don't most people say like this is where the magic happens and stuff? Stupid AD. That's what they say on Crips. No one says that on AD, right? AD's classy. We would never talk about magic happening in here. This is one of my little favorite benches. You know, sometimes I just sit here and
That's
like,
a bench?
I
I thought
kick
that
my
was
feet
like
up.
a-
And now
a
look at me. I'm
pillow.
underneath this chandelier. This feels like an important time in history right now. Just sitting here, me and you. We're in the room. Something could happen. It wouldn't be magic. All right, guys, we're in my closet. Now, a lot of you might not know this, but depending on what I'm wearing, they actually change the color of the carpet and all of the cabinets every day. So I happen to be wearing pink today. So we went with the pink room. I honestly spend so much time in here. People come in here and we kind of just like will drink
kinda
and hang out
believe
because it's
them.
the softest carpet. Put your feet on. You feel it? Yeah, it's a soft carpet. My stylist happens to be my friend since I was 13 years old. So her name's Chloe. She actually made this entire thing I'm wearing right now, and out of like old bed sheets from France. Look, I'm not afraid to wear a heel. This is a beautiful heel. Like, I want to be dainty sometimes, and I could use the extra inches. I'm very small. I like these. Look at these. Ooh.
We all know that this is like
Nice
Selena
little- I almost
stuff.
don't want to touch them. You could lick the bottom.
Yo, Benny, you wild, bro.
I love this room. It's also one of my favorite rooms in the house. This shower is actually a full steam shower. It's so
this
big.
shower's
My friend
amazing.
Dave, he's probably gonna kill me for this, but anytime he comes over and we're like, we have to go to something together and we're in a hurry, we just shower together because there's 2 separate showers.
him
You
and
can
Dave are
mind
really
your
friends.
P's and
That's
Q's
funny.
in there. You could turn on a steam. It's warm. Who doesn't want to talk when they're in the shower? You want a friend next to you. You want to be able to talk and have fun.
Lil Dicky, man, confirm
We're
that.
outside. I feel like I've said this 100 times. I think I like my house because most of the areas are my favorite areas. This is one of my favorite areas. I stay in this pool for minimum 6 hours at a time on the weekend. You know when you went into a baby pool where like it was just filled with piss? That's exactly the temperature I like to keep this at. We always have parties, we're barbecuing, we're grilling, we're constantly in a flow of like pool,
He got a custom
jacuzzi,
smoker with Blanco on it.
sauna, cold plunge if you're not scared. I'm scared a lot. Everybody's all into the cold plunge now. You're not a professional athlete. Like getting in a cold plunge for like 6 minutes a day, like isn't gonna help you write like 12 emails faster. Like relax, it's freezing. Nobody likes it. I get in every once in a while if I'm really hungover. Over there, that's like my personal oasis. That's where I like to have all my meals. Even if there's not enough seats and we have like 15 people, we're all crowded around there, we're eating. My favorite place though, besides that to eat, is I usually feed everyone while they're in the pool, and everyone like lines up on this area, but we're trying to be a little bit civilized. We go over there. This is where it goes down, guys.
The Blanco
We
smoker.
have a pizza oven. We love making
Oh,
pizza.
it's the pizza oven, okay.
We love doing like Middle Eastern nights where we're making like
thought it was a
pitas,
smoker.
and also like Indian nights with naan, and everyone will gather around here and we'll all put the pizzas in together, take them out. Honestly, it's just different places in my house for people to gather around and eat. Isn't that what life's all about?
Pretty much. I know I wanted to hang out with you, Benny.
Basically, a few years ago, my friend Scott and I started putting together a garden. I wanted to eat like what I grew. And in the time that we did that, we're always giving back and finding ways to do cool things with interesting charities. And my friend Maggie Baird has a charity called Support and Feed. We linked up and we basically deliver all the vegetables from my gardens to different food deserts in the LA area. We do it every
That's
single
cool.
week. And we get to feed people who are less fortunate and don't have access to like incredible, healthy, fresh vegetables.
I don't have access to that, Benny. I'll come.
We're
I'll
out in
come
my
hang
guest
out.
house that I turned into a movie theater. I did this with my friend Keith, and this
velvet room.
Oh, it's home. It's the best. This room, we watch movies in here. It's a black hole. One might stay here for 2 to 7 business days. Everything's made out of
looks like a
velvet. It
damn
feels like you're in
opium
like
room,
a
like you-
70s porno. I love it.
No,
and then when I was a
opium,
little
bro.
kid, I always wanted a candy room. And now I got one. Now we have every type of candy you could ever think
Yeah,
of. We got the M&Ms. We
I'm
got
taking
the Reese's.
candy,
We got
Benny.
the
I'm
peanut
just letting
butter
you know.
M&Ms. We got the Skittles.
I'm
Wait,
just letting
I think
you know.
they took Skittles away because they like kill you or something. It makes me like them even more. Oh my God. We got so many candies from different countries over here. You know, I collect these. This one's blowfish flavor. This ping pong table, me and my brother have had a feud over ping pong for 30 years. Unfortunately, I've never beaten him in my entire life. It doesn't even mean that he's necessarily better than me. He's just in my head. He owns my head, rent free, and I can't get out of it. And we've had near fist fights over ping pong. All right, AD, who's ready to play some ping pong? AD, thank you guys for coming over. I know I'm supposed to kick you out, but I actually don't have anything to do right now, so I don't, you probably do. I love you guys. Goodbye.
Benny, my friend, that was amazing, bro. Thank you for just being normal. And you know, that's one thing I like about the Architectural Digest videos is that when they have certain celebrities, they are just themselves. They're not trying to memorize every last detail or, you know, like convey things like the architect or someone whose job it is to know everything. And it just feels like you get to know some of these people, and it just makes you a fan of them even more, right? I was already a fan of Benny. Again, Benny, bro, I know what I'm doing now is I probably shouldn't be doing this. But no, seriously, Benny, call me, man. Let's hang out, brother. No, dude, like Benny is he's exactly what I wish I would have become. Like, cause I love music. Okay, let me try to lay the bricks down. I love music. I'm not necessarily a producer, but I've always, like had different melodies and beats in my head. And I also happen to be able to write songs. I actually still write a hymn or two today that I'll probably end up sharing with you guys. But, we got to get to 100 subscribers first. We get to 100 subscribers, I got a banger. I already kind of just revealed what I'm gonna do at the 100 subscriber point. Well, if you've seen this video, then you know. But if you haven't seen this video, it will be a complete surprise when we eventually hit that mark. But no, he is like just goofy, like just because I'm naturally a goofy person. Once I know you a little bit, and like I'm goofy here too. I'm starting to be a little more, myself now, because you guys have gotten to know me. So, I appreciate you guys for being here and bearing with me and all the stuff while I try to figure out how I can be like one who delivers, better content. And it's a journey. It's a grind, trying to figure out exactly how to, do this and, like keep my hands moving and my brain going and the words flowing. But yeah, Benny's exactly the type of person that I can get along with, like super easy. And, again, like I said at the beginning, he's just like unapologetically him, right? He's like just a cool guy, doesn't care, like doesn't take himself too seriously. The fact that he said that he gets embarrassed when he listens to his music instead of being like, hey, when I listen to my music, I know it's a banger. I know it's the SHI. I know it, okay? I know it. He's not like that. He's like, I make this beat or I do this and I produce this or I make this song, and it's like, I can't enjoy it the way that other people enjoy it. And that's something even I've felt, which is why, I kind of never really got off the ground as far as like always posting my music and stuff like that. But no, I just spent a whole lot of time just showing how much I love Benny, and I haven't even talked about his house. But look, Benny, again, if you need another shower buddy,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, I need to really like pause and like start reevaluating the things that I say before I say them. But yes, Benny, if you're just looking for, another friend to add to the group that brings a little different spice or flavor that is already not existent, then I'm available, okay? I'm available. But let's talk about your house and your tastes, okay? Let's talk about that. And the first thing that came to mind, especially when, he mentioned the copious amount of something. When he mentioned the copious amount of something was, man, this guy probably hangs out with Seth Rogen. I was actually surprised that I didn't see a particular brand of ashtrays. I probably missed it, who knows? But I'm surprised that, there's none of Seth's ashtrays, or there was no Seth Rogen story. Like, my friend Seth, he makes these ashtrays and they're pretty amazing. Like, I was like waiting for that because he was like just chilling with his friends, and like he lets his friends, have input on what to do with his house when he's just like having ideas and throwing, stuff around. Like, he's a collaborator, like, naturally what he does musically is collaborate. So he's collaborating with life, talking about food and all this other stuff. Again, here we go. Let me show him how much I love Benny Blanco. back to the house, bro. Back to the house, okay? Back to the house. But yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see any of that. Ashtrays is what we were talking about inside of his house. But I love how he had like that little cellar that was, you know, connected in his kitchen where he keeps like, you know, extra food and stuff like that. Instead of like a pantry, he has that. He probably has a pantry too, but he has that as well. And I think that's cool. That's like really, really nice touch. Like I could tell you this without even seeing the exterior of the house or knowing anything about the area he lives in. That house was built. I have an idea of where that house is, and I won't say it because I'm like 90% sure. In the city that he would live in, or where I know he might live in, that city was developed in the early 1900s, like actually fully developed. It's one of the older cities in LA, and you know it's pretty much I don't see if I say what it is, you know, adjacent to the original of it, then people will figure it out. I don't want to do that because that would be too much information. Even though I know probably the address or whatever is probably over the internet because people don't value people's privacy. Personally, I do, so I'm not going to say anything, but I just know the city where something like that would be, where you have like that basement, because you're not, in newer houses, you're not really getting a basement. Like a basement will be really, really particular. Like, I mean, there are houses that still get basements, or, you know, what he has is not really a basement. To me, that's like I mentioned, a cellar underneath the house. So it's early 1900 or yeah, 1800, late 1800 type of builded house, you know, built, not builded. So I really like that. That was amazing. I spent a lot of time talking about that damn cellar and where he may live, and not giving that information, which I see now is pointless. But man, that kitchen island, you could put so much damn food on there. And this is why he's like, man, everyone's just sitting on top of the counter and we're all eating and stuff like that. And I thought, man, like that counter was amazing. It was cool. I like the fact that it's not marble, which means he does use that kitchen. He uses that kitchen. It's not a kitchen just for show, because if you don't know, marble stains easily. Okay, marble stains easily, but a quartz is extremely durable, doesn't crack. That's another thing that about marble, you know, is that it, you know, it cracks. Like, it's not as durable. Like, it cracks, it chips, and it stains. It looks amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, beautiful, super expensive. Definitely more expensive than quartz, but quartz, more durable, not as expensive, and looks great. And it looks great. So I love his island. Obviously he has the Le Cornu, but he uses his Le Cornu. You say that like 3 times fast, bro. You're gonna mispronounce, you're like, not mispronounce it, but it's gonna sound different every time you say it. But he uses that expensive ass stove, that $60,000, $100,000 stove oven. Like, he's using it, which is insane. And then he has the pizza oven outside. Benny, I mean, look, the magic happens in that kitchen, not your bedroom. Okay, not your bedroom or your pink closet, which is kind of funny to me. Like, the first thing I could think of is, like, you know, he's in a Barbie world. But no, his closet was kick ass. Like, you know, maybe the pink is not for me, but just the organization and the size of the closet is just crazy. And then the bathroom was beautiful. To be honest, other than some of the choices that he had for furniture in terms of, like, you know, because his tastes are a lot different than what I would, do for myself. I'm more minimal, right? I'm more of a minimalist. So, you give me a solid black couch, a solid white couch, a solid gray couch, a solid color, not, a bunch of colors. And, personally, I wouldn't have like all the, stuffed animals and stuff like that. But it didn't look all over the place. Even though, like I said, it's not for me. It doesn't look all over, like it doesn't look out of place, and it fits his style. So, I mean, to be honest with you, his house is one of my favorites. Of all the houses, his is one of my favorites. It's minimal. He's got a sauna outside. He's got a nice plunger tub outside. He's got the pool. He's got the movie theater, which was the guest house. I mean, he's got everything. He's got everything. I'm surprised he didn't show us the studio, which I'm sure he has a studio in there, but he's like, this isn't important. You guys don't care about studios and stuff like that where I do the music. He has the listening room. He showed us the listening room. I mean, I love his house. I love the floors. I love the bathroom. I love the closet, even though it looks like Barbie threw up in there. I love the closet. I love that. I love your house, Benny. I don't really know what to say. I love your house. I think this is the longest I've ever spent just saying how much I love something and had really nothing negative to say. Because I really don't have anything negative to say about your house. Your house has everything that I could ever want. You know what? Other than a basketball court. That's what you're missing, Benny. You need a basketball court, okay? And that way your basketball friends can have something to do besides eat. Because, yeah. But no, your house is amazing, Benny. I'm kidding. There's really nothing wrong there. I mean, you can get a basketball court whenever you want. I'll bring the basketball court if you invite me over. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up Glazing Benny, because I just felt like I just spent the entire time glazing Benny. Benny, you have been glazed. I really have to reevaluate what I'm saying. Anyway, pause. Okay. You know how we end every Sunday. Let's talk about our success in the upcoming week. This is genuinely my favorite part. I told you guys I would find that music. I've told you we were gonna get real inspirational. I told you. So look, this is what I want to say from me to you. I know sometimes the videos are not as great. And I understand that most of you will not make it to this point. But the chosen few that do, I promise you, the more that I become successful, you will too. And vice versa. I believe in sharing our stories. I believe in sharing our great successful energy. I believe in that. And we could feed off of each other. Now, as far as me and this channel, all that I want to do, and I've said it before, all that I would love to do is be in a position where I could just give back, because that's all I care about at this point in my life, is trying to be a difference in people's lives, whether I know them or not. When I see the mailman, I see someone who is doing something that's important, even if I don't really need the mail in particular, right? The person that cooks my food, or the person that takes the order of the food. Like, I need that food, so I value those people, which is why I always, try to make sure I tip appropriately. And I would love to over tip, but I nobody tips me, so I can't pay it forward, which is what I was really saying. I'm not expecting any tips or anything like that, but I'm saying is that if I ever have an excess of income where it exceeds my means, trust me, I'm gonna just give it back to you. And the most valuable thing that I could give you, just like the most valuable thing that you can share with me, is time. And if we share this time together and we just build each other up until we get to wherever it is that we're intended to, that point of success will be worth the squeeze. So I want you to take that with you, just like I do. Never give up. Continue to be great. Be a good person. Eventually things will work out. Like, the path to success is not streamlined. The path to success is you got to learn. You got to keep learning. And at some point, all that knowledge that you have will make you ultra prepared for the opportunities that come your way. And that's, again, all that luck is. So I thank you guys. It's going to be a great week. I love you so much. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace.